Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Get Play Soon. Also, welcome back to the episode 7 of Leetcode SQL 50 challenge. In the previous episodes, we have done till these problems in the basic join concept. Now, before going to this question, we will see few more concepts. Okay. So, this concept self join we have explained with all the other types of joins in the previous episodes. But I'm going to give you a glimpse again, just revising you the topic. So, self join is a join in which a table is joined with itself. So we have only one table. We are joining the table with itself by creating one thing called aliases. Why we are doing it means to better understanding, better comparing the rows, better analyzing the data. Okay. Now how we are creating aliases means we are taking the same table name here from table name alias 1 join table name alias 2. Same table name will be here. We are not using any other word in front of join like self join. We only use the keyword join. So these two things are new, right? So alias thing and the join keyword, that's why I have revised this self join. If you want proper clarity, make sure you watch the previous episodes in which I have clearly explained all the joins. Now we will join these two aliases using the condition same column, alias 1 dot column is equals to alias 2 dot column, basically the same column from that table. Now in the previous episodes we have learned two functions, that is length function and count function. Now I'm going to introduce you with the date diff function, which generally means difference between the dates. So the date diff function in SQL returns the difference between two dates as an integer. I'm sorry, there is R missing here. The syntax is date differ and the parameters will be the interval, by which interval we are going to see the difference. Like you can mention here month, year or days, whatever it may be. And we will mention the second parameter will be the date 1, the third parameter will be date 2. This is a general simple syntax. So I'll give you an example. We are selecting and we are creating the date diff function. In this date diff function, we are giving the month. We are giving two dates. The difference in months between these two dates is 2011 to 2017, that is 72 months. And we are mentioning this output as a column. So date diff column will be created. In the column, the value will be 72. This is how it will return. Now moving ahead to the next problem in the Leetcode SQL 50, we have this rising temperature problem. We have only one table here. The table name is weather. We have three columns: ID, record date and temperature. ID is the primary key. So we have the record date and the temperature. Now clearly listen, we need to return the ID. Find all the IDs. So in the result, that is in the output, we need to mention this ID column. What all IDs we are supposed to mention is higher temperature compared to previous dates. So we have to check with the previous dates. Multiple dates we need to compare and then we need to see which is having higher temperature than yesterday, and then we are supposed to return that IDs. Let's take an example. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of January 2015. Okay, we have the temperatures also. So check yesterday's temperature and today's temperature, 10 and 25. Okay, and then yesterday's temperature and today's temperature, 25 and 20. Again, yesterday's temperature and today's temperature, 20, 30. So like that we will compare. Here you can see the 2 and 4 records. You can see than yesterday. Today 25 is having higher temperature than yesterday. And in the 4 also, today 30 is having than yesterday's temperature, that is 20. So we will retrieve 2 and 4 IDs. What are we retrieving in the output? Is ID column. So remember that. So in the output, whatever we are supposed to mention, that we are supposed to mention in the select statement, right? So whatever alias we are creating, W1, W2, anything is fine. So because they belong to the same table. So one alias dot ID, or you can just simply write ID here from table 1 alias 1, that is W1 join, because we are doing self join here, table 2 W2. Okay, self join alias 1 and alias 2, that is W1 and W2. What is the condition? We need to check with the previous day, that is yesterday, right? So how are we matching is, we are using the date function. We are checking the record date of first alias with the record date of second alias. It should be equal to 1. When I say equal to 1, it means the difference between today and yesterday. When this is equal to 1, which means all the records of dates are compared to exactly 1 day apart, yesterday and today. So that is a key requirement, right? Today's temperature is greater than yesterday's temperature. And to see the temperature part, we will write this where condition. First alias, W1 dot temperature is greater than W2 dot temperature. If it is greater, we are using greater means today we are writing. That's why W1 we are putting here. That's why in the select statement also we are supposed to keep W1. Okay. Here if you keep W2 dot temperature is greater than W1 dot temperature, you can change here as W2 ID. Okay. This is how we do. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. We are done with this problem also. That's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching till the end.